Some women refuse to be traditional, but they expect a man to be. You know, they want all the benefits of a husband, but then you sit there and say, hey, I want you to do some wifely duties. She ain't got time for that.
I thought you was gonna cook.
Okay, but I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I had to take a shower and stuff, and like, I had to walk the dog, like, everything. Yeah.
We're not married, so I'm not doing that. I don't see any rings on this finger, so I'm not doing that. But my favorite, I'm celibate, and I'm not doing nothing until I get married. Meanwhile, she got a whole pile of kids.
Oh, by the way, my name is Ashtray.
My name is Dashiki. That's Swahili for doggy style.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Those are my kids.
Hello, everybody.
Now, children, what do you say when you meet a nice man?
Are you my daddy?
But she putting all these stipulations on you. And a lot of you guys is simp up and Captain Saver. You're not allowed to tell her what you want from her.
You have no power over me.
Because if you do that, you're considered misogynistic or shallow, or you're trying to control me.
Women, as we know, they still want to lean back on tradition, but then say tradition is old. They still want men to do the traditional things, but they are in turn progressive and they refuse to do anything traditional.
There is no way in heck that I'm letting that happen.
Feminism is literally the destruction of our society. Society really cheated women in convincing them that they are, like, it is their world.
You guys got fooled.
If you are asking a woman to close herself in the sense that, no, I could do it on my own, I'm gonna be independent, I don't need no man, like all of this kind of, what that does is it shields away a woman from being her true divine self.
Know your damn role and shut your damn mouth.
Frontal. This is just the reality of it. So women, you know, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
We do not care.
So, okay.
Go ahead, love doctor.
All right. So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, you know, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one.
Are you actually saying that?
Right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal and because you're dating down.
Dating down. I hate that.
Like to me, by this particular study, I have to date down now. What is that? You wanted to make more money? You wanted to make more money? You make more money? What's the if there is a responsibility with making more money? First of all, I don't believe in any of it. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, accept it. You wanted to make more money.
Because what is going to happen if you push women out into the workforce is that women are going to find themselves with 2 full-time jobs. And they're going to be exhausted and unhappy and feel like they're not doing either well until eventually they decide not to have children at all. Maybe that's the liberationist goal. I mean, after all, their hero is Gloria Steinem, a single, childless woman.
A couple weeks ago, I was out with one of my girlfriends and we got to talking, and eventually it led to us talking about dating. So immediately she checks me as if I'm about to holler at her, and she was like, oh, I don't believe in traditional roles. I was like, oh, okay, well, I do.
I do.
See, there was a time where I had to have like a come to my senses moment where I realized a lot of things that I was expecting from a man would be found in a traditional man, because the things I was expecting, it wasn't that I wasn't capable of doing them, but traditionally I had been taught that this is what men do.
Get to know you, that's all.
Okay, well, if you want to get to know me, how about you pay my rent? Can you do that? Okay, you can't pay my rent. All right, it's giving DCE, and I definitely don't got time for that.
Now, what the hell is DCE?
Dry coochie energy, and that's what it looked like you working with, all right? And I ain't got time for all that shit.
That's right, black man. Know your worth.
You right, black man, because I'm not gonna stand for this.
For example, if a man asks me on a date, I'm expecting him to pay. If we together and the boogeyman jump out and I'm scared, I'm expecting that man to protect me. If the trash is overflowing, I'm expecting that man to take it out for no other reason than he is a man.
That makes 2 of us.
So my friend was like, oh yeah, no, I agree. I'm like, no, girl, remember, you don't believe in traditional roles. And she was like, no, I agree. And I also believe that a man should take care of all the major bills in a household. I'm like, well, why do you believe that? She said, because my daddy always did it. Come on, y'all, tradition. So I said, so you really think that you're going to have these traditional expectations from a man, and in turn, that man is going to have traditional expectations from you as a woman, such as cooking? That is just dumb. Y'all, it's us. We are the problem. We are the problem. Listen. We got two options. Either we keep that modern woman energy, but our expectations is just as modern from a man, or we have those traditional expectations from a man, but we have to get a little more traditional. Amen. Amen.
Amen. I think it depends on the type of man you want, though. Because if
You're
you
right.
want, if you want
right.
a traditional type of dude, he's gonna want you to be a traditional type of woman.
Exactly.
You know, but if you cool with like a 50-50 type of dude, then yeah, you get a little bit more leeway. But the difference is, I think the problem, women want both.
I want both.
You can't have both because that's what causes the tension here.
They want a nigga who's traditional when it comes to the money stuff, but liberal when it comes to like gender roles and expectations.
You want a traditional man in a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. Would it be fair to say you're a traditional woman? I can answer
For the
that.
most part, yes.
Okay, but would a traditional woman have her body half naked on Instagram?
Hell no! See, that's where I
Okay, but hear me
differ.
out. You're exposing yourself in a sexual way.
Right.
You're condoning that.
I think it's based on the partnership. I think your partner would have to really be
Okay, but
comfortable
you
with
want
your
a
line of
traditional
work.
man. You want a traditional man, but see, this is the problem with a lot of modern day women. They don't want to be a traditional woman.
No, they don't. It doesn't look good.
Okay, so if you were with a man, the love of your life, and he was the perfect guy that you created, and that's the guy who says, Christina, you're in love with me, you do anything for yep, I'll do anything for you, you do anything for me. I want you to close your Instagram account. Would you do it?
If I didn't have to rely on Instagram for work, and this was the perfect scenario where I knew this was my husband, I would not take away